Making Words, Lesson 12. Materials needed: whiteboard, whiteboard marker, eraser, workbook, and a pencil. Directions: do all parts, don't skip ahead, be neat when writing, do not use closed captioning, challenge yourself to segment and spell. Part 1, Making Words. Okay, Lesson 12. Our vowel today, when we are having one, that's A, as in apple. Our consonants in alphabetical order: H, K, N, S, and T. Be sure to write those on your whiteboard. All right, let's get started. Our first word is the word at. Get ready to segment. At. Spell it A-T. To this word, we are going to change one letter. We're going to make the word as. Get ready. As. Okay. I know that there's one letter here that can make that sound. That's the S. And change the T to an S. A-S. Now I'm going to add one letter to make the word has. Get ready to segment. As. Has. I already have the as, so to this I just need to add the H. As. Has. Okay. For our next word, we're going to change one letter. We're going to make the word hat. Get ready to segment. At. Hat. I see that one letter is different, one sound is different, so I'm going to erase the S, change it to a T. At. Hat. Okay, our next word is the word sat. Get ready to segment. S-at. Sat. Two of the sounds are the same, so I know I need to change the first letter from an H to an S. S-at. Sat. Okay, our next word is different. It's another three-letter word, but I'm going to erase sat. It's very different than that word. The word is ask. Get ready to segment. Ask. Ask. All right, go ahead and spell it. A-S-K. Ask. Ask. All right, the next three-letter word starts with the same letter but changes the last two. Let me erase it. The word is ant. Get ready to segment. Ant. Ant. Okay, I hear the N for N and T. Ant. So it's spelled A-N-T. The next word that we're going to spell uses the same three letters as in the word ant, but it's the word tan. So listen to the order. T-a-n. Tan. You can start erasing and rewriting that word now. T-a-n. T-A-N. Great job so far. Now we're going to add one letter. Instead of the word tan, we're going to have the word than. Than, okay? I'm going to be adding one letter. I'm going to move the T over, and I'm going to add an H. Than. If you were to say, she rode faster than the boy did, you would use that word than. T-H-A-N. Okay. Our next word is, again, pretty different than the word than, so I'm going to erase it. It's a four-letter word. The word is task. T-a-s-k. Task. I want to make sure you're segmenting just like Miss Heller is, so make sure you're doing that with me. Task. T-a-s-k. Task. This segmenting helps you spell words because you can hear each sound in the word. T is a T, A as an apple, S, K, T-A-S-K. Okay, our next word will be changing just one letter to make the word tank. Get ready to segment. T-A-N-K. Tank. One sound is different than task, so I know that I need to erase the S. T-A-N. It's then N. I'll replace it with the N. T-A-N-K. Excellent job. Our next word is sank. Get ready to segment. S-A-N-K. Sank. Notice that with the word tank and sank, this A is no longer short. It's a long A because I can hear it says its name. T-A-N-K. Tank. S-A-N-K. Sank. So I know that the first letter needs to change from a T to an S. Get ready to segment. S-A-N-K. Sank. Okay, we're getting to our second to last word. The word is thank. Thank. Okay, thank is a 5-letter word. Think about what is the same. A-N-K. Thank. So this part of the word stays the same. I'm going to erase the S and look at what I have left up here that makes the F sound. Okay, that's the T and the H make that F sound. Thank. Okay, so far you've used the T, the H, the A, the N, and the K. Our secret word uses all the letters. You'll see that there's only one letter left, and that letter is an S. Pretty simple to figure this one out. Our secret word is thanks. Okay? Many people give thanks before they eat their meal. That's how you would use that word in a sentence. Okay, excellent job. You've finished part 1 of lesson 12. Now you can go ahead and get your workbooks out for part 2. Part 2, sorting words. Okay, lesson 12. Be sure you're filling out the top part of your workbook every time. Our vowel today, we only had one, and that was A as in apple. Our consonants in alphabetical order, H, K, N, S, T. Again, make sure you're filling out the top part. I will be checking to make sure you do that when I check your workbooks. Our secret word today was the word thanks. T-H-A-N-K-S. And now we're going to copy down the words that we made from part 1. All right, and our first word was the word at. A-T. The next word was as. A-S. For number 3, we added an H to make the word has. H-A-S. Then for number 4, we changed the last letter from S to T to make the word hat. At. Hat. Then we changed the first letter of the word hat to make the word sat. S-at. Sat. For number 6, we made a 3-letter word, ask. A-S-K. Then we changed it to make the word ant. A-N-T. We rearranged the letters in ant to make the word tan for number 8. T-A-N. Tan. For number 9, we added one letter to make the word than. T-H-A-N. For number 10, we changed the letters to make the word task. T-A-S-K. Task. Notice that the A is still short. However, for number 11, we changed one letter to go from the word task to the word tank. T-A-N-K. Tank. Notice by changing that N, or that changing that S to an N, also changed this short vowel to a long vowel A. So T-A-N-K. Tank. Then we changed the first letter of tank to make the word sank. S-A-N-K. Again, notice that the A is long. Then we changed the S to the Th sound, T-H, to make the word thank. And our secret word, as we've already noted up here, was thanks. We just had to add the S to use all the letters. Okay, there were 14 words that we created in part 1. Right now I'd like you to put a box around the word as, number 2, as, so that I know that you're following the directions on the video. Okay, move your paper down. You'll see that now we're going to sort those words according to their rhyming pattern. And again, rhyming means that the words sound the same at the end of the word. So example, at and bat would have the same ending sound, so you'd put those in the same column. All right, let me get those columns set up for you, and then you'll do the sorting on your own, and I will check that when I check your workbooks. Okay, so we have 5 columns today, so 5 different sets of rhyming patterns. We'll have the word at, and notice I'm going to check that off as I use it so I don't accidentally use it again. Ask, check that off. Tank, as, and tan, T-A-N. Your job is to sort the rest of these words up here into the columns below. If there's a word that doesn't fit one of these rhyming patterns, then you go ahead and you put it in this box right below. It says right here, words that don't have another rhyming word can go in this space. So anything that does rhyme will go here, anything that doesn't rhyme will go there. And I'll tell you exactly how many words there are, so when you do this, you know that you've done it correctly. So there's going to be 2 words that rhyme with at. There's 1 word that rhymes with ask. There are 2 words that rhyme with tank, 1 word that rhymes with as, and 1 word that rhymes with tan. So you know exactly how many words should be in that column. All right, go ahead and do that now. You can pause the video and then you'll be starting with part 3. Pause the video to finish sorting. Part 3. Remember this part, you're just listening and writing the words in your workbook. I will not be doing the work for you on the workbook on the video. So you just need to listen carefully and take the spelling test. Remember to use the spelling patterns in the columns above to help you. Every word that I give you in the spelling test will have a word up above that it rhymes with. So you can use the end of that word to help you spell the words down here. Okay, number 1, mask. Lots of kids wear a mask at Halloween. Mask. Number 2, prank. Sometimes at Halloween, children also play a prank on each other. Prank. Number 3, brat. Brat. It is not kind to call someone a brat. Brat. And number 4, van. Van. They drove a van to the soccer game. Van. Okay, again, number 1 was mask. Mask. Number 2 was prank. Prank. Number 3, brat. Brat. And number 4, van. Van. Okay, that's the end of part 3, end of the spelling test.